strengthening the back body. So we're trying to work our postures to Natrajasana. That will be our peak pose. So we'll have an offering of mini Natrajasana or the full dancer's pose variation. And as always, listen to your bodies. Take the variation that suits you. If something doesn't feel right, just pull back gently. All steps or sequences in this class is optional. You just have to concentrate on the breath. Yeah? Right. Let's take a big cleansing breath in and out through the nose. Sitting with the shins crossed, gently close down the eyes. Backs of the palms resting on the knees. Let the sit bones be heavy. Back nice and tall, chest lifted, shoulders relaxed, neck and jaw and eyes and the muscles on the face. Relax them. Crown of the head is reaching to the sky. Engaging Ujjayi Pranayama, equal inhales and exhales through the nose. Bring your focus onto the mat and onto the breathing body on the mat. As palms meet at heart center, let's ground our practice. The next 3 inhales will chant Om. One inhale. Exhale for Om. Inhale. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, release the palms back onto the thighs. We'll start on our backs slowly. So place the block next to you. Bring the block along with you and place it on the middle of your back. So if you're a lady, it's somewhere where the bra strap ends, right at the middle, at any height. So we're trying to open the chest and extend the lower back. Legs can be in Baddha or just cross-legged. Sometimes Baddha can be too strong on the lower back. If that's too much, just keep the legs crossed. Arms facing up. Let the hips open. The chest is cracking open to the sky. Big belly breaths, Ujjayi. The knees are heavy and trying to reach the earth, opening the inner thighs and outer hips. bend the elbows and cactus the arms. If you need more of a stretch on the upper back, you're also welcome to deepen it by holding onto your opposite elbows overhead. But be gentle when you progress through these variations. Just listen to the body and let it gradually open up. Yogis who are comfortable here, you can flutter the legs like in butterfly pose. Feel the expansion in the upper chest, mid-back, and the hips. Just release the hands if you have that overhead. Gently roll onto your right and remove the block from underneath, and let's place that on the side. Lying flat on the back, knees bent, feet are flat on the earth. Observe how the chest feels now that you've given it a little bit of an extension using that block. Next inhale, let's hug both the knees in Apanasana. Keep the tailbone grounded, lengthening the lower back. Back of the neck is long. Gently rock from side to side. Next inhale, bring the soles of the feet to the sky, open the hips to happy baby. Hold the outside edges of the feet, and either stay stationary or rock side to side. Make sure your tailbone is reaching towards the mat. Chin is slightly tucked in to keep the back of the neck long. Coming back to stillness and happy baby. Let the hips open up. Now holding the right leg there, extend the left leg over to the mat, coming into half happy baby. Let the right knee coming towards the armpits, opening the hamstring and outer hips. And here we'll come into a gentle twist, so taking your left hand over to the right shin, hold the right shin across the body, and legs come to the left, looking over your right shoulder. So a reclined twist. Make sure your upper back, your right shoulder is on the mat. Belly button is facing to the sky. The straight left leg, that's still having some strength in there, so don't let it loose. Have some strength and integrity through that leg, just to keep the lower back safe. Couple more deep breaths in your stretch. Inhale back to center, hug both knees in. And we do the half happy baby on the left side. So left sole of the feet to the sky, right leg extends over to the mat, opening out the left hip, knees moving towards the armpit, back of the neck long, lower back is long. right leg is straight and ankle is flexed. Next inhale, swap the arms. Let's bring the left leg across to the right, twisting over and looking across the left shoulder, if that's okay with your neck. Again, strengthen the straight right leg. Let's keep that active. Left shoulder is sinking towards the earth. Next inhale, come back to center, hug both knees in, extend the lower back, rock from side to side. A couple of options. If it doesn't feel good on your lower back, press onto your right side and come up to seated. If you'd like to rock back and forth and come up to seated, choose that option. Couple of rolls up and down the spine. Coming up to seated. From here, gently shift the weight over to your sit bones. Lower back is straight, chest is up. If you're okay, the hold back behind your knees. Let's just stay here. Hold back behind the knees. Arms straight, legs straight, yogi's choice. But don't round the lower back, that's very important. Couple of breaths here. Chest is moving towards the sky. And now inhale, exhale, cross the feet, roll over to your hands and knees. Couple of rounds of cat and cow. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, drop the chest. Lift the chin and the tailbone looking up. Exhale for cat, round the upper back, chin to chest. Inhale for cow. Pulling the low belly slightly even in this pose. Exhale, tilt the pelvis inward, round the upper back, chin to chest. One last time, inhale, drop the chest, lift the tailbone and the chin. Exhale, cat, press the other way. Inhale, come to neutral spine from here. Next exhale, extend the right leg back, tuck the right toes. So notice how the hips are level here. We want to keep the hips level, don't let that open. Next inhale, raise the right leg, again level hips, left arm in line with the ears. Try to not dunk into the right shoulder, you're pushing away from the earth. Keep that length. The arm and the feet that are lifted are moving towards the opposite ends of the room, stretching you out. One more inhale here. Exhale, curl, elbow to knee, just like cat pose. Inhale, extend, stretch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, extend and stretch. Maybe an upper back bend. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, extend. Either stay here or bend the back knee, swing the arm back and lift. Open the chest to the sky. Let that left shoulder open up. There's power in the lifted knee, so you're trying to push kicking your leg up to the sky and to the back of the room. Activating the back body. We will need the back body for our dancer's pose. And this is just a taste of what's going to come. So enjoy it. Exhale, release that, extend, stretch forward, and return back to neutral. Let's take a couple of breaths for any free movement. Move the body in which it feels good. Coming to child's pose or just some hip circles here. Just resetting. Next inhale, let's come back to neutral spine. Extend the left leg, tuck the toes. Making sure we're not dunking into the shoulders, we're pushing away. Next inhale, lift the left leg, extend the right arm in line with the ears. Stretch through the arm and through the feet. One more inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend, maybe upper back bend. Exhale, knee to nose. One more inhale. Extend, looking up. Exhale, curling. Inhale, stretch forward. Either stay here or bend the back knee. If you find the feet connected, else just keep the knee bent. Inhale, open the chest to the sky. Kick the feet into the hands. Opening up the shoulders, front line of the body, strengthening the back body. One more breath. Exhale, release, stretch the arm forward, coming back to neutral tabletop. Again, opportunity for free movement. If your wrists are taking the toll, just sit back onto your heels and just have some wrist rotations. So backs of the arms, circling upwards a couple of times, and then reverse in that direction. Another great wrist strengthener is extend the arms forward in level with the shoulders and just flick the hands as if you are flicking water away from your hands. This is a great exercise to build some wrist strength. You can do that any time of the day, not just in yoga class. So hopefully your wrists and shoulders are feeling a little bit loose. Coming again back onto tabletop. Do one round of thread the needle on each side. So make sure your back is flat, lifting up through the lower belly. Fingers spread nice and wide. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. With level hips, inhale, raise the right hand up. Exhale, thread the needle, right shoulder, right ear on the mat. Next inhale, extend the left hand forward. And exhale, circle the left hand back to your lower back or roll around and hook on the right thigh. Open up that left shoulder. Your back of the head is trying to rest on the mat. Cracking open that chest. One more inhale here. Exhale, release that top arm. Let's return back to tabletop. Again, level hips. Just checking for alignment. Next inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm, left ear on the mat. Hips are level. Inhale, extend the right arm forward. Stay here or swim the arm back, hook around the lower back or onto the left thigh. Roll the top shoulder back. back of the head is trying to rest on the mat, opening that shoulder, opening the chest. One more inhale here. Exhale, release the top arm. Coming back to tabletop. And then from here, let's take a couple of breaths in child's pose. So before we progress to child's pose, spread your knees out and wide. The hips are sitting on the heels. Now from this position, walk your hands forward any amount. We're trying to keep the hips connected to the heels. So that may mean you might not come forward that far. That's all right. Just keep the hips attached to the heels and gradually walk yourself forward. Pulling through the lower belly to extend the lower back. And when you have the range, you'll stay where you are. If you're all the way down, relax your third eye on the mat. Hips extending towards the heels. Shoulders nice and relaxed away from the ears. Stretch out the upper back. And yogis are welcome to stay here. If you like a little more deeper stretch, inhale, come up. Bring your knees under the hips, progressing onto puppy pose. So keeping the hips above the heels, above the knees. Walk your hand forward any amount. Gradually lower the forearms. Chest is moving towards the mat. If this is too intense, just stay in child's pose. If you have the range, your chest is resting on the mat, chin is resting on the mat, or maybe third eye. Push the hips to the back of the room. Arms are extending to the front of the room. Inhale here. Exhale out through the mouth. Next inhale, head lifts. Let's all come down to Sphinx pose. Legs are straight back behind you, all 10 toenails pressing onto the mat. Elbows under the shoulders. Fingers spread nice and wide as though you're pulling the mat towards the back of the room. So if you were to grip your mat and pull it back, you'd feel the opening in the upper back. The back of the head is trying to press at the back of the room. Chin parallel to the earth, pubic bone slightly pressing onto the mat, lower belly lifted. Feel the power in the back body. Strengthen through both the feet. Next inhale, tuck the toes. Yogis can go directly to downward facing dog. If you'd like to come into dolphin plank, lift the hips. Hips and shoulders in line. Gaze is towards the front edge of the mat. Don't let the head drop. Pull in through the lower belly. Pull up through the kneecaps. Push through the heels. It's activating the core. One more inhale here. Exhale, walk the legs in for dolphin plank. Big breath in. Exhale through the nose. From here, you either come into child's pose to transition to downward dog, or lift both the arms off the mat, finding yourself in downward dog. Bend the knee, bend one foot and then the other, sway the hips side to side. Time for some free movement. And you have that option of free movement anytime in the class. Come to down dog or take a child's pose if things are getting too, the breath is getting too far away from you. Just choose your options. After pedaling the feet a couple of times, let's come into stillness. Feet hips width apart. Palm shoulder width apart. Push through the base of the fingers. Lift up through the forearms. Shoulders are nice and relaxed away from the ears. Neck is long, let the head go. Push the hips to the back of the class, pull in through the lower belly. Lift up through the kneecaps. The heels are moving towards the earth. They don't have to touch the mat. Find the length in the back body. Next inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Take a few steps and walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Look up. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees generously. Let the belly rest on the thighs, feeling all the blood rush to the head. Next inhale, halfway up, look up, let that blood flow out of the head. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, come up with a long, straight back. Samastiti at the front of the mat. Close down the eyes and find grounding through the feet. Returning to Ujjayi. Exhale, arms lift overhead, look up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward, Surya A. Inhale, halfway up, look up. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet to plank. Knees up or down throughout the class, yogi's choice. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Push the earth away, chest cracks open. Exhale, downward facing dog. One full round of breath here. Exhale, release, bend the knees, look forward, step, walk or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up, look up, straight back, chin is slightly tucked in. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees as needed. Inhale, press through the feet, rise up. Arms overhead, maybe an upper back bend. Exhale, hands to heart, Samastiti. One more time, Surya A. Palms next to your hips, rounding through the feet, tailbone pushing towards the earth. Inhale, arms overhead, look up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward, pulling through the lower belly. Inhale, halfway up, look up. Exhale, step, walk or float, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One full round of breath here. Bend the knees, look forward, step, walk up to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press to the feet, rise up. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to heart, steady balance. Do one more round at your own pace. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Halfway up, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's all stay in downward facing dog for one more breath. Make sure you're not locking through your elbow joints or your knee joints. Keep them slightly soft. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg lifts with level hips. So think about length rather than height. Exhale, coming into low lunge. So yogi's choice, if you want to come in through tiger curl, low lunge, welcome to do that. Or just directly from three-legged dog, just place your leg, feet between the palms, back knee down, and tuck the toes. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bend the right elbow. Place the left palm over the right elbow and open up that bicep and the tricep on the right side. So it's as though your palm is trying to move towards the center of the back, right where we place that block in the beginning of the class. Make sure the lower ribs are not poking out. We want that integrity in the lower back. So the tailbone is pushing towards the floor. Lower ribs are pulling in. Chest is wide and open. Moving on here. Exhale. Extend the arms forward. Place your arms next to the feet. Extend the front leg straight. Ardha Hanumanasana. Half split. Inhale, bend the front knee. Place the palms. Coming back onto three-legged dog on the right side. Bend the knee, open the hip, and take a couple of hip circles there with the knees. Circle the knee in one direction and in the opposite direction. Next, inhale, level hips, extend that right leg back again, just like three-legged dog. Exhale, return that right leg back. Down again in downward facing dog. One cleansing breath in and out to reset the dog. Next inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog, level hips again, don't let the hips open up. Exhale, coming into low lunge either through tiger curl, just place the feet between the hands. Untuck the back toes, rest the back knee on the mat. Inhale, rise up to low lunge. Again, don't overarch to the back of the body, keeping the tailbone grounded or moving towards the ground rather. Extending up, looking up if that's okay with your neck. Next inhale, bend the left elbow, right hand over the left elbow. Trying to push the left hand towards the center of the back. If it's uncomfortable, just stay with extended arms. One more inhale here. Exhale, extend the arms forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, circle the arms, bring the front foot straight in the front leg. Flex that left toes, keeping the knees safe. Inhale, Halfway up, straight back. Exhale, fold over that straight leg, any amount. Let that hamstring and the lower back open up. Half split. Inhale, head up, look up. Exhale, bend the knees, place the palms. Tap the toes, raise the back knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, take that hip circles if that feels good. Exhale. Close the hips off, coming back to three-legged downward dog. And then next exhale, drop the left leg back to the mat. Downward facing dog. One full cleansing breath in and out. Inhale, look up, bend the knees, step up to the front of the mat. Exhale, halfway up, look up. Right, inhale, halfway up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Coming into chair pose, raise the arms in line with the ears. Shift the weight to the back of the heel. Push the shin to the back of the room. Chest is nice and lifted. Exhale, hands to heart, straighten the legs and fold. Pull in through the lower belly. Inhale, halfway up, look up. Exhale, Vinyasa, downward facing dog. Knees up or down, cobra or upward facing dog, yogi's choice. Inhale, right leg lifts again, three-legged dog, level hips. Exhale, coming into tiger curl, knee to nose. And gently place the right leg in between the palms. Spin the back knee, back heel down, rise up to warrior two. Or open hip pose. So front heel in line with the back arch. Tailbone is descending towards the earth. Thigh is nice and open. Weight is towards the little toe on the right leg. Chest is wide and open, not leaning forward or back, right above the hips. If you want to find more length in your shoulders, flip the arms upward, the palms upward, and find length and ease there. And then gently turn the palm back down. Gaze over the front middle finger. One more inhale here. One more exhale. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Exhale, bend into the front knee. Inhale, straighten the front knee, coming into reverse triangle. Inhale, come back up, arms to a T. You take a short stance if you'd like that in your triangle. Hinge the hips forward. When you can't get any further, drop the right hand. Use the block that is next to you if it's hard to reach the earth. Spin the belly button towards the sky. Open the upper back. Next inhale, left hand in line with the left ear. Find length through the left side body. Circle the arm in front of your face. So some arm rotations here. Inhale, arm lift to the sky. Exhale, arms over the ears. Spin in front of your face. So inhale, arm up. Exhale, arm in line with the ears. And circle the arm around the face. Inhale, arm stretches up. Exhale, bend the front knee, coming back into warrior two. Next is exhale, cut with the hands to the front of the mat. Either go to downward dog or take your vinyasa. Next, inhale, left leg goes three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, place the left feet between the hands. Spin the back heel down. Rise up to warrior two. Pay extra attention that the knee is right over the ankle, pointing over the second toe. With length through the upper body. Sink down into the front heel. Lift up through the back inner arch. Drishti is over the front middle finger. Next, inhale, flip the arm. Reverse the warrior. Exhale, bend into the knee. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Reverse triangle. Exhale, come up. And let's set up for a triangle. If you like a shoulder stance, walk the leg in. Inhale, hinge from the hips. Extending to the front of the room. Exhale. Left palm to the mat, shin, foot, block. Choose your option. Lift up through the back inner arch on the right leg. Inhale here. Next exhale. Bring the arm in line with the ears. The right hand in line with the right ear. Thumb pointing up. We'll find that length in the right body. Exhale, circle the arm in front of the face. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, circle. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, circle. Inhale, arm stretches up. Exhale, bend the knee, coming back into warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the arms. Go straight to down dog or take the vinyasa. If you need a rest at this point in time, drop your knees and come into child's pose. It's always an option. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up, look up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, bend the knees, coming into Utkatasana, chair pose. Push the weight to the back of the class. Back is nice and straight, arms in line with the ears, chest is lifted. Exhale, hands to heart, straighten the leg. Samasthiti here. Inhale, arms out and out, look up. Exhale, hinge from your knees, fold. Inhale, halfway up, look up. Exhale, step or float to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts again, three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose, coming into a low lunge again. Place the palms onto the mat, chest is lifted, hips sinking forward. From here. Place the right forearm on top of the right thigh. Pushing the hips forward, letting the left hip flexor open up. You're welcome to stay here. If your knees are hurting you, just roll up the corner of the mat and rest the knee there. Or just gently come out of the pose if it doesn't feel good. Yes, pillows are great options. Let the hip open up here. If this is pretty okay in the body, swing the left arm back, bend the back knee, just like we did in cat and cow. If you find the feet, grab it. Else just sink the hips forward. Keep the chest and the shoulders facing to the front of the class. There's a tendency to go to the side. Open to the front of the class. Seeing what feels good in the body. Is it kicking back or pulling it closer to the hip? Again, the strap is a good option here for accessibility. Make sure the front knee is not going beyond the front ankle. Release. Arms back to the mat. Straighten the front leg at the Vinyasa. Inhale halfway up, straighten the back. Keep all that length, pulling through the lower belly. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold forward any amount. Make sure the right ankle is flexed, keeping the knees safe. Stay here, or if you have the range and would like to explore full splits, slide the right leg forward, coming down into full splits. There's no urgency to get there. If you don't get there today, that's fine. Just do your best. An option here is if the hips are too tight, the block that we have, keep that under the right thigh. That way the hips are level, shoulders are left to the front of the class. Make sure both the feet are active. Front heel is flexed. If you're all the way down, make sure you're not falling onto that right hip. Hips are level. Inhale here. Exhale, coming back to half splits if you were in full. Bend the front knee, coming into low lunge. Lift the back heel, lift the back knee, turn to three-legged downward dog. Release the right leg. Exhale, return the leg to the mat. One full round of breath in. Next inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog, open hip, level hips, sorry. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose, transitioning into low lunge. Inhale, left forearm onto left thigh. Stay here with the hips sinking forward, or swing the right hand back. Bend the knee, if you find it, grab it. Keep it away from the hips, or pull it closer to the hips. Keep the chest square to the front of the class. Let that hip open up. Right hip flexor, get a good stretch. Next inhale, release, plant the hands next to the front feet, straight right left leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, look up, straighten the back, pulling through the lower belly. Exhale, fold over the straight leg, any amount. Keep the left feet flexed. Stay here. If you're transitioning to half split, straighten the back knee, lowering the hips to full split. Again, use the hips, use the blocks to stay in half split. One more inhale here. Returning to Ujjayi. Exhale. Let's bend the front knee. Coming back to low lunge. Bend the palms. Lift the back knee. Coming into three-legged dog. Left leg lifts. Return the left leg to the mat. Back to downward facing dog. Look forward. Bend the knees. step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up, pull up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press to the feet, rise up. Arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart, Samasthiti. Hopefully you are all warm. Our peak pose. A couple of variations here. Again, the strap is up front. The variation of dancer's pose is using one hand and one leg. So let's start on the right. Shift the weight onto the left leg. Bend the right knee. Hold the right feet from the outside edge. Inhale here, stay here. Or exhale, start kicking the feet forward before you lean your body weight forward. So, sorry, kick the leg back. So strengthen the back body. And when you can't kick any further is when you tilt forward. So strengthen the back body, push it forward. This is one variation of dancer's pose. Use your arm upright or go balance. If you want to go further, got the strap loop next to you, that loop strap next to you. Put that through the ball of the right foot. A word of caution before we proceed. If you feel like you're losing your balance and you're starting to panic, let go of the strap. Don't hold on to the strap, you'll fall off. Alright? So again, weight on the left hand, sorry, left feet. Bend the knee. Again, before you lean forward, engage the back body, kick the feet, make it work. This side. Yeah. Kick it forward, so the arms are overhead, both hands holding the strap. Again, if I lose my balance, I'm just going to let go of the strap. If you're coming into full dancer's pose, walk the hand back onto the strap until you find the feet again. Don't go here if the body isn't ready. And gently let go of the strap. Shake it out, shake the leg. Rock the hips side to side, release any tension. Onto the left side, same variations. Either do the mini dancer's pose. If you're using the strap, full pose. Strap comes around the feet. Shifting the weight to the right leg. Arms overhead, elbows facing to the sky, just like we did the bicep stretch. Bend the feet. Kick the leg back. Let go of the strap. The balance is off. If you're done practicing, come back to stillness and stay in Tadasana or feet apart, coming halfway into Malasana or all the way down if you have the range. Let the lower back release. Close down the eyes. Use the elbows to push apart the knees. Let the tailbone extend towards the earth. And from here, release the hands, place it at your bottom, and gently sit on your hands to protect the lower back. And here, let's go into Vinyasa. Extend the legs forward, bend the left feet, place it on the right inner thigh. Inhale, sit up tall, flex the right feet, arms overhead, gently twist towards the straight leg. Exhale, hinge from the hips, pull it through the lower belly, and come forward any amount. Feel that lower back release. Again, use that strap. The strap is our friend today. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Extend that leg forward. Bend the right knee. Sole of the foot to the left inner thigh. Both sit bones on the ground. Inhale, lengthen. Extend the arms overhead. Flex the left feet. Pull in through the lower belly. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Come forward any amount. Let the lower back release on the right side. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Bend the knees. Feet on the mat. Gently roll down onto your back. Just like we started up, Vinyasa, rock from side to side. Still engaging with Jai. Opening into heart, happy baby. Soles of the feet towards the sky, tailbone extending towards the mat. Chin slightly tucked in, keeping the knees bent or straighten one leg, then straighten the other leg, or straighten both legs, coming into Supta Upavista Konasana. Stay stationary, rock side to side, whatever feels good in the body. Exhale, release that. Coming back to Apanasana. And yogi's choice to take their favorite lying down twist. If you like to bend the knees and drop the knees off to one side, look over the other shoulder. So I'm keeping my feet as wide as the mat and dropping the knees to the left, looking over the right shoulder. If there's any other twist that you like, take that here. Both shoulders resting on the mat, belly button aiming to the sky. One more inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Let's do the opposite side. Drop the knees off to the right, looking over the left shoulder, releasing that lower back. And the deepest breaths of the day, we twist. Inhale, knees back to center. Hug your knees in and prepare for your rest. So if that means you need some other pose to reset your body, take that now. Gently calm down the body and the thoughts as you prepare for your rest. Close down the eyes. Let the feet flop open to the corners of the mat. Palms rest beside the body, facing up. Let go of your Ujjayi breath. Gentle, normal inhales and exhales with the nose. Close down the eyes. Let go of the practice. As you transition to your rest, I'll read a quote for the class today. It says, "You cannot hate, argue, reason, fight, complain, or yell at a dark room enough to illuminate it. You can only light it by shining the light that you become." Quiet body, quiet mind, Shavasana. welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you like. If you're ready to transition, gently bring your awareness back to the class. Deepen the inhales, deepen the exhales, and gently send your awareness throughout the body, checking in how it's feeling. Checking in with the mind. Check in with the breath. Gently bring some movement to your toes and your fingers. Movement through your arms and feet. Take all the time that you want to. Stretch the arms overhead when you're ready. Getting a complete body stretch. Flex to the ankles, point to the toes. Keeping the eyes closed, gently roll onto your right side. Pausing there for a moment, honoring yourself for taking care of your body and coming to your practice. Keeping the eyes closed, use the left hand to push yourself up to seated. Hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Let's close today's practice by chanting Om Shanti 3 times. Inhale.
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
I deeply honor you, yogis, for your practice. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.